Hi guys, welcome to Popular Lowness Club. I am your reader, Gina. Welcome. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, y'all, what's going on in your love life, collective? What is going on in your love life? Okay, or what is coming towards you? I have a love interest. All right, let's see. We have, oh, it's more than just sex. I'm in love with your intellect. You drive somebody insane, baby. Okay? If someone loves the way you make them feel, I feel like you can just be somebody who just tell it the way that it is. Like, you don't sugarcoat shit. You ain't milking nobody's ego. You're not just telling them what they want to hear. You're telling them what they need to hear. And somebody is like, oh, I love you. I just love you. Like, even if you make somebody feel like, damn, like if you piss somebody off, it's like somebody knows that it's for their highest good. It's like you're not gonna feed their little ego and shit like that. Somebody loves who you are here, collective. We have, please don't share our business with anyone. It never works out well. Okay. I feel like, if the two of you know mutual people, this person wants to kind of keep things private. Because they have a image to protect, okay? And you may not care too much about how others perceive you because that's their opinions, okay? And you may be just somebody who knows who you serve, period, okay? Not a people pleaser, you're not trying, but this is somebody who really prides themselves on some sort of image and how they come across other people and how people see them, okay? I knew it was going to fall. I was trying. Ugh. 1 second. And I'm back. Shoot, these cards. Okay. It says, remember when the shoe was on the other foot, so please don't judge me. Somebody wants you to take it easy on them, okay? You could have possibly had an awakening, okay? You're now possibly weighing your emotions and your logic, so you're equally balanced. Somebody can still just be one-sided on things here. All right, this is somebody who feels judged by you, or they don't want you to judge them. And I feel like it's because, like I said, if you're very direct and you're really matter of fact, I feel like you're just a person who, when you say something, you do it. And you can be surrounded by a bunch of people who say shit and don't do it. Okay, I feel like you are just someone who is just very, how can I put this, intimidating. Okay, you intimidate a lot of people here. You can find yourself even being on the chopping block, being judged by other people to make you feel weak, or to humble you, or to, bring you down, or make you feel lower than what you feel that you are. Okay. But I feel like you can possibly remember how it felt. And this is the reason why you're so straightforward now. Okay, you would have probably loved to have somebody come at you full throttle, not, agree with you, not being the yes man in your life here. You're not trying to be nobody's yes man because you know that can be very harmful. Okay, we have a hamster. Yeah, it's like somebody wants you to spin. Really care for them here, okay? This may not be a relationship that is going to last longer than 2 years or so or whatever, because the hamsters have a very short lifespan. Or this could be somebody who is going to go through some sort of spiritual awakening in like another 2 years or so. So it's whether or not you're going to want to be patient with this person, because they're not where they are. And this could be somebody that's older, but they just never really had somebody in their life that is like you. Okay, but why am I picking up that that's a damn lie? I feel like this is somebody who has, like, because it's a hamster, it's a wheel. This person runs into a lot of people like you here, collective. They just may not like it completely, because somebody wants to be a manipulator maybe, but not know it, like a Casanova, a smooth talker, somebody who wants to, like, maybe even have you chase them a little, or maybe they're chasing you. Okay, you're driving somebody in circles or insane or something like that, because with your intellect, however you are powerfully, when you communicate with this person, I feel like, you might be removing some sort of emotion from this and just using straight logic. Business, like a business agreement. Why am I, business agreement. What else? We belong together. There's 3 hearts here. There could be a third party attached to this connection here. Somebody could be coming out of a relationship. This is why they don't want their business being discussed by your mutual, maybe it could be co-workers, it could be friends or whatever. Sometimes we be having a tendency to tell our business, to people who we think that we can trust. And like, this is somebody who just don't want their shit spread out. They're trying to protect not only them, but you as well. And I guess the third party that's involved in the situation. All right. There's 3 hearts here. This is somebody who is loving too. Okay. Could be very conflicted. And this is why they don't want you to share any kind of business, because they're trying to keep something. Like I said, there's an image to uphold. Okay, somebody doesn't want to be seen like as a player, or somebody who jumps in one thing and into another. Somebody doesn't want to be seen as impulsive or compulsive or delusional or just very emotionally driven. Maybe this can be a lustful kind of situation here. Maybe this is somebody who wants their cake and eat it too, but I feel like somebody doesn't want to be seen in the negative light. So this is why they don't want you to discuss maybe matters of what's happening within this relationship with anybody. Okay. We have, I will wait for you to trust me, though it's hard, because I just want to love you and for you to love me. I feel like this is somebody who is unable to wait. I feel like they're very compulsive. I also feel like this is somebody who says things because it sounds good. All right. And I feel like, maybe at one point in time you could have been in your, while you was dating maybe someone toxic, someone karmic, you could have been very clingy. Even you were possibly coming off as very needy, because you were just that person who always gave love language affirmations, like, how you speak and how you give them a lot of compliments, how you're always telling them how good they are, how good they're doing. And like, you could have been there, and you could have went through your awakening where it's like, you know what, it's time to pull back, certain behaviors and really focus on other behavior. But this is someone who wants you to trust them. Okay, you may not trust this person, because again, like I said, with the 3 hearts here, this is somebody who loves multiple people. And I feel like you can be possibly trying to grasp or get a better understanding as to who this person is before you decide to make anything like official with them or move forward with them in any kind of way here. Okay, This person knows that they're in an awkward situation. This is why they want you to wait. But this could also be a reason why they're also moving very impulsively. Because I don't feel like this is somebody who is someone who waits. It's like they need to heal some sort of wound. Okay, an emotional wound. They could be an air sign. You can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They're very intellectual. They're very communicative. This is somebody, like I said, could actually express their feelings and their care for you here, collective. And this is somebody who gets it. Okay. Social and relationship focused. Like I'm telling you, this is somebody who is very focused on their image, how they are portrayed, how they are viewed by other people. This is somebody who is very, very social, very likable as well. But they're very indecisive when it comes to certain behavior or ways of dealing with you as well. And that's why I'm picking up on that hamster energy. Like, you know, they're just always going. This can also be somebody who may not sleep a lot, okay? But they are relationship focused. This is somebody who, you know, just wants to be in a monogamous relationship with whomever they are with. But I feel like, again, somebody could have communicated certain things with you involving a third party. Maybe they are coming out of a relationship. Maybe this is someone who is in a separation with someone else. But I do feel like, you know, this person understands your intellect. Intellect came out twice. So I feel like the two of you have real deep conversations, okay? But it might be conversations that are repeated over and over, okay? For any of you, collective, you could be getting annoyed by having to repeat the same things over, going through the same conversations over and over. It's like somebody needs to learn how to trust themselves, and learn how to just let things fall where they need to fall, okay? We have, can we please try again? Yeah, it's something about the third party. Now I'm picking up where I feel like this person could have shared their business with another person, and they wanted to try again with them, okay? I feel like maybe someone decided not to try again with them. I feel like this is someone who can possibly have learned a really hard lesson, okay? Here you come about here, collective, and somebody can still be in that energy of, can we please try again? You can possibly pick up on certain behaviors like an animal, like a sixth sense. You have like a sixth sense here, collective. And some people just don't believe you because it doesn't really happen like quickly. Maybe you really have to interact with the person and listen to them speak and how they move and talk. You know, you have to, you I don't know, you're dangerous, but in a good way. You know, I feel like, you know, you're not going to give somebody any play or any time or even take this person seriously if they're in that energy of trying again with either someone else. And I feel like there could have been a cutoff with you and this person, okay? And now they're asking you, can you try again? They feel like they have a better chance with you because they didn't actually do anything to you, collective. With the other person, okay, I feel like they actually did. I feel like they could have betrayed someone else, okay? And you can possibly know the story. And this is why they possibly saying, please don't judge me. You know, I made a mistake. I would never do it again. It cost me maybe my family, you know. I would never do it again. I would never add another person and play with their feelings and emotions because, you know, I hurt somebody that I truly love, you know. Yeah, it's understandable, I guess. Spirit. Oh, that one to come out. Didn't come out though. Talk to me, Spirit. Oh. Confirmation. Talk to me, Spirit. Remember I said you tell this person what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. It says you call me out on my BS, and this is why I love you. Somebody needs to hear it hard, and they may not like it. They may struggle with certain emotions. They may be very scared of emotions as well. Um yeah. Oh, and guys, be safe. This snowstorm is hitting all coast, it looks like. Um, I used to live in Texas, and I just received like a notification from our old church in regards to inclement weather. So even like the Midwest is getting it. I know the East Coast is definitely getting it. So please, guys, be safe. Get everything that you possibly need. I know I went to the grocery store before I came in, and I was trying to get some water and stuff. Some little things, and the supermarket was packed, guys. So let's see, but it's supposed to be a big one. It's hitting the East Coast hard too. Let's see. Yeah, this person knows that you are a caring individual. You just might be the type that's you just over the bullshit. You're just tired of being the nice guy or the kind person, or just the people pleaser, and you're just straight with no chaser. You either gonna respect it or you're not. And I feel like this is somebody who didn't think that you was this way. Okay. Maybe you even shared some business and someone could have overheard, and maybe you are very communicative to other people as well. Like, you're a storyteller. You could be like a storyteller. And somebody could have possibly heard you discuss some things here, collective, and they could have thought that you was in some sort of anxious, kind of needy energy, people pleasing, or needing or trying to build deeper connections. But I feel like here, collective, you're just somebody who have a different type of intellect, a different type of way of seeing things here, and how you actually interact. So it seems like somebody misjudged you, and they're trying to get you to be what they thought you were, and it could be some sort of back and forth. All right, you can call this person out on this, but they love this. Like, they love it. They love that you're challenging them and proving that they were wrong about you. Okay, so if this person doesn't want you to judge them, they have definitely judged you. They have definitely put in a idea about you in their head, okay, about who you are. This is somebody who's going to constantly think that, or try to get back to that illusion of you. Okay, somebody could have thought that you was an easy target. Somebody could have thought that you were immature. Maybe somebody felt like you were naive, but it's turning out to be the opposite. Okay, but again, we have different qualities, guys. So different traits and qualities will come out in our daily, everyday life, in the way that we move, the way that we behave, the way that we speak, everything. And there's going to be people that's going to assume things about you that are not true. But most people feel like their assumption is the truth. 1 second, y'all. Oh man, I love my dog, y'all. He's funny, He got his ways about him, but I love this dog. Sometimes I'll be wanting to give him away, though. But I love this dog. He's a good dog. Right? You a good dog? Oh, boy. Let me not say nothing, because he's going to try to come over here and disturb the reading. We have 2 coming out. It says, my guards are up because some things from my past still haunts me. This can be you. This can be you. This is why you're straight to the point. You don't play the radio. Like, this could be somebody who thought that, like I said, you was easy or whatever. And so thought that, they was going to be able to lay it on you. You was going to get all, I love you. Let's get, you're like, bitch, get the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can be a one-hitter quitter. And it says, please unblock me. I miss how it's host. I'm telling you, it's like somebody really, can can we please try again? It's like I feel like somebody definitely had some sort of misconception of you here, collective, and they found out the hard way. Okay, they did. I feel like this is somebody who is having a hard time telling themselves that they were wrong about you. Okay, you and this person can possibly like maybe bicker a lot if you are in communication with them, because it says please unblock. Maybe you had to block this person because they just don't get the point. Like, you will block and stay blocked, okay? But you do have your guards up, and that's okay. You know, healing doesn't always mean that you're healing in the direction of peace, love, and light. Maybe you was peace, love, and light, and you got the shit knocked down on you. People took advantage of you. You never spoke up for yourself. You never told people what was on your real fucking true heart, your feelings. You probably went to other people, told people what you felt about another person instead of going directly to that person. You ain't doing that no more. So when it says your guards are up because your past still haunts you, you starting to realize that you was really a pushover. You was the biggest people pleaser a person can have in their life, and you chose to say no more. And whether people are going to mess with you or not is up to them, but whatever misconceptions that they have about you is still theirs, and you're not really here to prove anything. But it's like somebody wants to be in your energy because they need you to go to that soft spot again. But I feel like somebody, they playing with fire, fucking with you. Okay, they are. All right, they're playing with fire, and they need to straighten their act out, because I feel like you're about to clear some stuff up. Okay, I feel like you're about to clear some stuff up, and somebody needs to be very much ready for whatever this is. We have, I know I can be difficult. I know I can be difficult at times, but I promise it's never because of you, yet more about me. Somebody is struggling with their own identity, okay? Especially since they were wrong about how they misconceived you, okay? And I feel like this is somebody who is like pulling teeth. Okay, you can feel like you're dating, or you're with someone, or if you're not, whatever, that you were in some sort of contact or communication with someone who is very immature, and they are. They do have a stunt in certain areas of their growth, and it's only when they're wrong. This is somebody who has to take true accountability, understand that the things that they speak or ask for, they need to be able to give it to themselves and to others as well. This is somebody who can possibly be in a selfish energy. All right. They feel like just because they do one thing that you need to do it in return, but this is reciprocity. It's good. But I feel like, again, like I said, with this section here, it feels like there's a little mess going on. It feels like there's some cleanup that needs to happen here, and someone is like trying to really overlook the mess, but you're not overlooking the mess because it's right there dab in the middle. You can't go backwards, you can't move forward, because the mess in the middle is still messing. Okay. Yeah. And I also feel like this is the reason why you do call somebody out on their bullshit, because they are difficult at times. Maybe you find yourself repeating yourself, having the same conversations with the hamster wheel, and it's tiring, it's exhausting. It's like you could possibly be feeling like you dealing with a child, or even a pet, where you have to do some damage control. Maybe you have to retrain somebody. I don't know. But that's only if you feel like you have the energy to do so. Okay? Because it's really not your responsibility to try to get somebody to understand your point of view, or to stop being, or to change what makes them ugly. Okay? Because whatever you're doing, I feel like you're finding ways on how to maybe heal or redirect some sort of toxic trait. Because we all have them. Like, we all have toxic traits. That's why we end up with the people we end up with, because it's a mirror. Okay, and so it's like probably something where if you share a lot, maybe because this person doesn't share a lot, it's not because you're going to be doing it for image wise. It's for you to protect yourself, your feelings, your emotions, your life. Okay. You give me butterflies. I feel like this person is smitten. I told you, I feel like it's a very childlike energy that I'm feeling here. Yeah. It's like stages. We see a small butterfly, a medium butterfly, and then a big butterfly. This is somebody who goes through a lot of different emotions, different feelings when dealing with you here. This is somebody who can't get you off their mind. This is somebody who just feels like you are someone that they can grow with. Somebody feels like you're just a very beautiful individual, okay? Somebody can also feel like you're a butterfly and they just want to catch you. They don't want you to fly off, be with anyone else. They want you. This is somebody who like really like this is something that you could have prayed for, you know. Now that you got it, your guards is up, because of some sort of past, like, you know, some past things that could have occurred. You know, you could have had a energy swap, a destiny swap happen. Some of you could be getting some sort of protection, maybe even some spiritual baths can do you some justice as well. Get some of that energy up off of you. Again, healing takes time. It takes a long time to get another energy up off of you, a body. All right, but I feel like wherever you travel, it's like somebody wants to travel with you. You make this person feel so, like, I don't know, warm inside, very warm. Somebody can have been born in the 1970s. All right. Final card out is, I know I need to trust the process, yet I'm afraid of losing you. Please don't be angry with me. I'm telling you, somebody wants, like, somebody doesn't want you to fly away. Okay. Somebody knows that you have the ability to just up and leave. Okay. Like I said, somebody could be born in the 1970s. Something significant could have been happening in the 1970s, like a birth, okay? Yeah, but this is somebody who needs to trust the process. It's like they really can't. They can't trust it because they don't trust themselves. Well, guys, let me get some more. Let me get some more energy out. I was going to close it, but Spirit is saying, nope, still more to say. All right, so now we know there's somebody who may not be fully awoke or awakened to, you know, whatever journey this is, some sort of emotional blockage that could possibly be taking place in this person's life. Let's see why. Let's see what's going on. Let's see, why are they so attached to the collective? Like, somebody can feel clingy. Somebody can feel impulsive to you. Somebody can feel very needy at this time. Maybe this is somebody, like I said, if they're going through some sort of breakup and they didn't give themselves enough time to pretty much kind of be on their own. Be on their own and channel through the energy, feel all the emotions, all the, you know, everything. You know, it feels like this is somebody who has been in the house and they did something wrong. You know, it feels like a punishment is happening and they did something wrong and now they kicked out of the house and now they have to figure out how to fend for themselves, but they don't know how to. Oh boy, you're a butterfly. You flew right into their life, right into their path at a very challenging time for them here, collective. Okay, maybe somebody felt like they was just going to get some sort of instant gratification with you, and they wasn't going to catch any feelings, but they were wrong. Like I said earlier, they had you fucked up. Okay, somebody definitely had an idea of you, and it's that it ain't it. And I feel like it's a battle. I feel like it's a battle now between you and this energy here. Okay. What else? We have I choose me. I feel like somebody knows that you don't need them. Self-love, emotional maturity, clean break. Okay? Somebody knows that you can just disappear like the butterfly. Growth, boundaries, joy. It's like somebody knows that you are past them, past them emotionally, spiritually. Somebody knows these things. You can become so disconnected to this person because you know who you are, okay? They don't know who you are. This can be a struggle right now. This can be a struggle with you and this person here because somebody knows that you don't need them. Oh. Okay. What else? What else? Unsent messages. What was never said, holding back, drafted, and erased. I still love you. That past energy, again, like I said, you could have been with somebody who was a straight loser towards you, a idiot, a cheater, somebody who was very disrespectful, somebody who felt like you would chase them even if they spit in your face, kind of situation. Like, you could have really went through some real messed up situations where you thought that loving them more was showing them that you love but no, all you was doing was showing them that you loved them more and didn't love you. It lacked self-worth here. I feel like you had to go through that experience, okay? And if this not you, if this is not your part of the read, then don't take it, okay, boo-boo? All right. So again, I feel like there could have been, like I said, this awakening that happened within you, and this is why you can just be so cold, and not even so much cold, but just very direct. Okay, you don't play the radio because at the end of the day, you don't need nobody. You've already chosen you. You have already been chosen by the Most High. You don't need nobody coming back into your energy playing with your shit. And I feel like whoever can be in your energy, they better be willing to fall in line. And I'm not saying that you're going to be disrespectful and people don't like this person, don't have any feelings or whatever, but this is somebody who is not going to be able to play with you. All right, they may be shocked, okay, because you've already gone through this. You've already gone through the motions. You're not going to allow anybody to come in and play with you anymore. We have talking to the void, texting them, no reply, left hanging. I feel like this is what happened when you block somebody. Okay. Somebody can be in your old energy collective. They're not in a I choose me energy as of yet. They're still in the old energy of needing validation, approval. Like I said, this is somebody who is very concerned with how people view them, how people, their image. They're very, very concerned. And I'm not saying not care about how you look and how you present yourself, but this is just somebody who feeds off of the validation of others. And you don't. At least not anymore. Yes, somebody is in your old energy. It did say, please don't judge me. Like, you know how it feels. You know how this person feels. But I feel like at the same time, you wish you could have had a person that was like you in your life. Someone who was just more straightforward, to the point, very clear and very direct. Okay. You could be a little bit colder though, here, collective. This person is in your life to bring in your empathy or bring your empathy back. Because you might just be on the type of time like, listen, get out of here. You can just be just real, like real blunt with it. No feelings, no emotions. You got to find your feelings and emotions again. Remember that you once was in the same position that this person was in. I feel like for some of you, you can be in the situation of feeling like this was so exhausting. This is so like annoying. Like, and now you're starting to feel like how you could have possibly came off to other people. Just take it as it resonates. And you no longer want to come off that way. But at the same token, there was nothing ever really wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just loved differently in a different angle. Or this is how you was taught to love. To be selfless with loving other people or putting other people before yourself. So you could have been raised to be a people pleaser, a doormat. All right? Could have. It's like you and this person's life is swapped. Okay, this is somebody's. You and this person's life is swapped. It's like a mirror. It's like find a middle ground. This person's in your life for a reason. Nothing adds up. Inconsistency, suspicion, gut knows. You're very angry with this person. Burnt the bridge. Final goodbye. Unrepairable. No way back. You could be upset with this person. Maybe this person is coming off as being very selfish. This is somebody fighting for their life here. And they feel like you're their lifeline. Jesus. We have rehearsing the past. Mental scripts, guilt, self-blame. This can be the reason why you actually began to choose you here. Maybe the past replays itself. I feel like this is a person that is not showing up as safe for you. Okay? Just like your past lovers or, people you could have been in connection with. This is a person that's coming up as being very unsafe. You can possibly still you could feel guilty. You can feel like this could be a very good person, but they just have some traits about them that you just can't get jiggy with. This person can be reflecting back who you used to be. It's time for you to honor who you once was. The little girl or little boy inside of you. It says the tea is cold now. It's over. No more drama. Over it. Past expired. Yeah. Just give yourself some grace. And this is like God put in this person in human form of who you once was. It's like saying, just remember how you were treated. Just remember what your intentions was. But I feel like here, collective, this is what happened. This is the reason why you could have been in that situation, in those past situations, because you always looked for the good in people. Now you're just like, no, you're going to see the bad in people. But maybe that's all you're seeing. Maybe now you need to find some balance between good and bad, because we're all mixed with it. We're not only good, we're not only bad. At least not all of us, A serial killer is born. I mean, is raised. Um, my opinion. We have you deserve better, and we have hot and cold. Mixed signals, pull, push, and whiplash. Yeah, you deserve better. Self-worth, realization, empowerment. I feel like you're just how can I put this? This is definitely not like a child, but this can be any kind of relationship. But I'm really picking up more so of a romantic one. You could probably be really hard on this person because you know that they deserve better. Okay, you know that they deserve to come up out of the energy that you once was in. Okay, you can now empathize with why. Don't, no, for who this is not going to resonate with everybody. You know, now somebody is trying to give the people who treated them badly credit for treating them the way that they did. Absolutely not. Do not join that team. It's like somebody could be somebody can feel confused around you, or you can feel confused around them. Take it as it resonates, but I feel like this is an energy swap. This is like you cannot join the team with the people who broke you, because that's also seeking some sort of inner validation as well, to become a person that is more likable to the masses. You were always different, you were always authentic. Okay, this is somebody who can be coming into your life, or who has come into your life, to mirror that back. Like, I'm right here, love me. For you to see that this is something else. Maybe this is somebody who needs to be in your life to show you that you are turning to be a cold ass. And now you have to find your way back to warmth, to love. But now you just know how to protect yourself. You know what you are looking for. You know what you can see. And this is why you point out the bullshit. This is why you are very communicative. This is why you are very intellectual. And this is what they love about it. It's like somebody knows that you do deserve better. And that's why they want to come in and give you better. Be that better part of them. It's like somebody knows that you make them better. And they want to be the reason why you're better as well. And they want to be the reason why you're better as well. Yeah, I said that. Okay, but it's like pulling your power back. I don't know. Again, if this is a destiny swap, kick this motherfucker's ass. And it could be so hard. You can be feeling so cold and heartless, collective. Yeah, you can be feeling so cold and heartless. Like, if somebody pisses you off one time, you're like, I'm done, I'm over, I'm not giving no more chances, I'm done, I'm this, that, and third. Like, real talk. Final goodbyes, unrepairable, no way back. It's like you're really shutting down doors. You could be kicking people out of your fucking life, and left and right, because you feel empowered, because you finally chose you. You realize that the only person you really do need is you. But we're not put around. We're not put on this earth to just, but we could be. We need people. We need each other to help one another in areas and where we want to grow. God has sent you another angel to help you in that area of going back to that soft place where you used to know love, even if it was built off of something that was very toxic for you and unsafe for you. It's like something about pulling down or bringing your walls down. You're very like cutthroat, like I don't give a fuck kind of, you know, energy at this time. It's like you feel like you've been through a lot, and you most definitely did, especially if you've been awakened to some sort of truth here. Okay. You could have been tied to a lot of people who was trying to control you, manipulate you, or make you into someone who can be controllable by a narcissist, somebody who wanted some sort of power and control over others. Okay. This is a long read, guys. Okay, we have 45 minutes. We have 45 minutes. I want to stop. It's like somebody's about to get up and walk away from their past completely. Okay. Somebody is like they want to just go. They just want to be wherever you are. There we have the Fool. Somebody wants to go exactly where you are, collective. Yeah. It's like somebody is going towards some sort of stability, some sort of success with you, okay? Somebody wants to leave something behind that has, like, captured them. They really want to build with you, rebuild some sort of life, some sort of structure. Look. They've already made a decision. They've already made their decision. They know exactly what they want. It's just that they want you to trust them. They know that you're having a real hard time. It's like Spirit is saying, you got to see this person. We have the Four of Pentacles. Somebody want to lock in. Yep. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody wants to lock in. Real talk. It's like somebody wants to create something new with you. Okay, it's going to probably take a lot of savings. Maybe the two of you putting some sort of finances or resources together in order to bring some sort of generational wealth here. We have the Ace of Swords. There's a lot of truth being spoken, a lot of communication being spoken as well. I feel like this says somebody who, wow, how am I hearing trust? Somebody here is very, very hurt. Yeah, you can possibly even feel real broken, like you're not yourself, like you're not yourself. You could just be focused on your money, okay, independently. Maybe you want to keep something to yourself. Maybe you don't want to spread the wealth. Maybe you don't want maybe you just want to get there and just be free of any other energies. Yup. Somebody got their heart broken, like somebody just really is like over it. Pentacles after pentacles after pentacles. It's like somebody just doesn't have a positive thing to say about people. It's like always a person trying to hold you back or harm you or delay you or betray, like something here. And it's like, you know, if you don't have a lot to give people, they treat you like shit. If you have a lot to give people, then they want to hold on to you. It's like you're just this is the true test here. You once used to be all about love, 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 love. Okay. And you already know in order to receive like real love, you're going to have to go through some pain and suffering. Because again, everybody is not going to be happy, blissful, peaceful kind of love. It's going to have some arguments. You know, as long as somebody's not being disrespectful, please clarify the Eight of Swords. This is negative thoughts though. We have the Magician. You can change it all around. Or somebody is definitely manifesting some sort of bondage or some sort of victim mentality or imprisonment in their life. Whether it's you or them here, collective, get this shit together. All right? Get this shit together because somebody is manifesting this shit into their life. Okay, it doesn't even exist anymore. It's something that once happened. You know how to protect it now. Just protect it. Okay, but whatever it is, somebody is definitely saying like somebody is like they don't trust anymore like how they used to, because trusting left you out in the cold. Okay, it left you doubting and questioning yourself. Don't become them, collective. Yeah, King of Cups. This person has come to love you. Okay. Don't become like them. You have to learn how to balance this energy out. Okay. But see, sometimes that feeling be the moments of when you're supposed to walk with the Lord by yourself. Okay, and get some sort of shit together on your own independently, so that way when your healing is over, not even over, because I think it never ends, but when your healing is completed for that cycle, you will call it a different type of partner, someone who is not, where this person is. All right, but I do feel like this person wants love, somebody wants the loyalty, somebody could be emotionally balanced, but then at the same time, somebody's empathy needs to build, like I said earlier. Okay, because somebody is lacking trust at this time when it comes to their heart space, the emotional space. We have the Four of Swords. This is somebody who is coming in to bring nothing but peace to your life. Or this is what you want. You just want peace, rest, solitude. You want to be alone. Damn. Damn. But some of you could have just came out of something yourself, and then somebody walked into your life with they mess, and like you're like, come on now. Like all you wanted to do was heal your own wounds, lick your own wounds, and get your shit back in order in solitude. And this is somebody just bugging you, pestering you, wanting to get in your energy so bad. Oh, sorry, I forgot. When I knock on the table, he think it's the door. It wasn't the door. I'm sorry. It wasn't the door. Here he comes. It wasn't the door. It wasn't the door. Good boy. It wasn't the door. It wasn't the door, King. Okay? Good boy. Let me finish. Yeah. Somebody sees you. They want you to remember what it felt like to want partnership. Okay? Built from love, support. Yeah, we have the star. You have another earth angel looking your way in your direction here. That's going to bring nothing but peace, love, empathy, happiness. There's going to be some sort of transformation. But I feel like somebody is definitely stuck in an Eight of Swords, and they are calling that energy in because it's like somebody is stuck. Stop reliving the past. The past is over. It's not here no more. Okay? But at the same time, there was a realization that, you could have been duped. You could have got things stolen from you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, bottom of the deck. You could have got some things stolen from you. You could have been duped just because you was just happy-go-lucky person. You thought the good in people and all these other kind of things. And now you're just real fucking guarded. You could have lost everything. Okay? You could have lost every single thing because you trusted in others, because you wanted to believe in others, because you wanted to help others. I can see why you would be, but this is somebody who came in because they actually need your help. But they also see a peaceful life with you. This is somebody who just really needs a recharge. They don't want to go to the streets. They don't want to be in the streets. And this could be coming on very compulsive. 1 second. Yeah. That Knight of Swords wants to come out. Somebody is coming in fast, very compulsive energy. Two of Pentacles, but they still juggling some sort of priorities here. They still giving to multiple people. All right, this is somebody who could have a family, like I said, guys. And just because they have a family doesn't mean that they with the family. It can be a separation, but somebody is trying to balance some sort of priority, some sort of responsibility, and something. This can be a divorce. Somebody could be going through a divorce. There can be a lot of resources, a lot of things that they have to separate, but they still want to be able to give to you. They still want to be somebody that's upstanding for you. They still want to show up for you. Okay, but this is definitely somebody that's juggling multiple things at one time here, collective. Yeah, what I say. Give me more about the Ten of Wands and Two of Pentacles. This person just has like a sneaky energy to them. They don't want to carry the burdens by themselves, okay? They want to come in and they want you to help them. This can feel like a thief, you know, especially if you're trying to do something independently for yourself, you know, especially if you don't really need this person, okay? It's like somebody is trying to get you to see that things could be lighter if you just use logic. The bills will be lighter if there's two incomes. I just hope that somebody is not seeing your difficulties, your 10 of wands, and seeing how they can incorporate that in their life as a way in. What is that? 10 of wands, 7 of swords, the Queen of Cups. It's like somebody really sees you as being someone who is very compassionate, loving, caring. Somebody who they feel like is very vulnerable. They can feel like you're very vulnerable in your situation, but they're vulnerable in their situation. I feel like, collective, you're not trying to... let me see before I talk. What's the 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and Queen of Cups? Yeah, you're not trying to start something new. You can be very, very disconnected while you're reevaluating your life, and that's okay. What's the 4 of Cups to the Queen of Cups? We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Diversity. What is agree to disagree? It's the 4 of Cups, Queen of Cups to the 5 of Wands in reverse. We have the 3 of Swords in reverse. So this is about recovery. You could be trying to recover, but somebody wants you to be optimistic in the same part. Like, it's like somebody wants you to still believe in love while you're recovering. This is why it can feel like this is a person that's trying to sneak into your energy with their burdens. It's like somebody wants to combine burdens together and work on them together so that way the load can feel lighter. You could have been trying to do this throughout your entire life with other partners here, collective. And you could have always kind of felt like you was left out in the cold. It's like somebody could have wanted you to feel like needy. Like that's not something that you should want. You know what I'm saying? Like someone by your side, some assistance, you know, an easier load to carry. Oh yeah. Baby, whoever it is here, release this pain. So that way you can welcome in some sort of love here. Because yes, I feel like somebody is trying to come in and steal some shit strategically. But I feel like it's in a good way. I honestly do. And I feel like, you know, somebody can be very disconnected. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups. Somebody can be disconnected. Because I feel like somebody can feel like they were bombarded. You know, that they didn't really get the opportunity to walk alone, create something on their own. But I feel like you did. But maybe it didn't kick off. Maybe the starting, like, you know, you experimented, you perfected, and maybe it didn't last. But maybe this is the reason why somebody's coming in your life, because this is going to bring the balance. This is going to be somebody who is going, it's going to magnify. But it's like somebody here needs to let go of some shit. Real talk. Somebody really needs to let go of some shit, because there's a beautiful, like, future ahead of somebody here. It's like whoever, you know, broke your heart, kick they fucking ass. Don't let them win. Even if you got your heart broken numerous of times, Don't let them win. Don't let them win. Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's somebody that's attached to you. I feel like somebody was in your energy, an ex, a past karmic lover or something like that. And this is somebody who was very materialistic, very greedy, obsessed with wealth and status, okay? Stubborn. They came in, they took you for granted. I get it. Is this new person coming in to take the Queen of Cups, the collective, for granted? Two of them came out. Hold on, y'all. Give me a yes or no. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. It's like somebody wants to come in and nurture from some sort of King of Pentacles in reverse, some sort of past situation. Or this can be somebody who is in this energy, and this is why you're feeling the Seven of Swords. They do say follow your intuition, but the Eight of Wands didn't come out. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse. Because there's something about diversity and agreeing to disagree. You know, you can be with somebody that's still in this energy here. They can help more with the money matters. We have the Five of Cups. You don't like this. This is unstable. You can possibly feel lost in this energy with this person. Or once did. This is like the type of relationships that you're coming out of, that you want your four swords. Like, you know, you want your peace. You want to be able to, you know, just recover. Or this can be this person's energy. And they can be regretting being in this energy, that greedy energy with the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's like somebody could have been raised by the streets. It is what it is. They're like an old gangster or something like that. Somebody could have been in some real shady business. They lost a lot being in that energy. Even the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles may not even be you. I find you to be the Queen of Cups. Because you got the King of Cups in the upright here, Queen of Cups here. There's peace. There's some sort of earth angel stuff going on, but there's something about, you know, the avoidance. Because somebody can feel like they are definitely being robbed or stripped from their time alone with the Most High, or doing something independently on their own. It's the Five of Cups and the King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm about to end this, y'all. Must do this. We have the Seven of Cups. Somebody could have been a player here. Yeah, this person's background is a player collective. I feel like that's the energy you could be hooking up on them. It's like something that they say or they do, how they behave. It's like something that you are picking up on. They can still have this energy here, betrayal, sneakiness, cheating here, okay? It's an energy that you sniffing out like a dog. I'm telling you. Even if this person says that they're no longer in this energy, they are still in this energy, but they may be trying very hard not to be the same way that they once was, because they don't want to hurt you, the Queen of Cups. They already hurt the Queen of Pentacles. Yep, they already heard of Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is fighting. Somebody is trying to survive. And that's it. This is very challenging for this person. They lost total control here. Now they know that they got to regain some sort of loss. But it's like somebody knows that they can't really fuck with you for real. Even if they try to do this in secrecy, it's like something there where they cannot play with you. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining the channel. I hope that the message resonated, okay? I hope that it was helpful. If it was, I ask if you could please like, comment, subscribe, share the channel. And sorry again for the long read, all right? But until next time, namaste.